Want to switch your body from running on sugar to burning fat? Here is the correct way to start intermittent fasting and avoid side effects. Let's get started.
Have you ever thought about trying intermittent fasting, but then you go online and it's just so overwhelming? Well, you're in the right place. We're going to cut through all that noise and give you a super practical, step-by-step guide to get started the right way. Let's jump in. So first, let's just reframe this whole thing. Intermittent fasting isn't really about eating less. The real question, the big one, is this. What if you could actually change the type of fuel your body runs on every single day? And that right there, that's the main goal. The big idea behind all of this is to trigger a metabolic shift. You're basically teaching your body to switch from its default setting, which is burning glucose from carbs for quick energy, to a much cleaner, more efficient fuel source, burning ketones, which come directly from your own fat stores. So here's our roadmap. We're going to talk about why this fuel switch is so important. We'll cover what to expect when you're transitioning and how to dodge those common bumps in the road. Then we'll get into the how-to, prepping your toolkit, a step-by-step plan to start, and finally, some pro tips to really boost your results. Okay, let's start with the why. What is actually going on inside your body when you make this fuel switch? Think of it like this. Your body can run on two different engines. On the left, you've got the glucose engine. It needs constant refueling with carbs, and it tends to hold on to a lot of water. But on the right, you have the ketone engine. It's a fat-burning machine that runs on its own reserves, gives you steady energy, and helps release all that excess fluid. Making that switch is the real secret here. All right, so what actually happens when you're in the middle of switching engines? It's really important to know what you might feel as your body gets used to this new way of doing things. You might see some of these things pop up, maybe some fatigue or headaches, but listen, do not panic. These are not signs that fasting is bad for you. They're actually signals. Your body is basically shining a big spotlight on some nutrient deficiencies that were already there. And the best part? It's all fixable. And this slide says it all, really. Feeling bad isn't a required part of the process. It's just your body telling you it needs a little extra support. So that's exactly what we're going to give it. So how do we give our bodies that support? Well, we build a simple little toolkit. Think of this as your secret weapon for making the switch into intermittent fasting smooth and easy. Here's what you need. First, sea salt. You're losing water, which means you're losing electrolytes, so we gotta replace those. Then potassium and magnesium. You can get these from leafy greens or a supplement. For B vitamins, which are crucial for fat metabolism, nutritional yeast is a fantastic source. And a little pro tip, a bit of MCT oil can give you a quick ketone energy boost to help you cruise through that transition. All right, you're prepped, you've got your toolkit, you're ready to go. Now for the main event, a really simple, gradual plan to actually start intermittent fasting. Now, the key here, and you can see it on the slide, is to go slow. Seriously, don't rush this. Just start by cutting out all the snacks. Get comfortable with 3 meals a day. Then, when you're ready, move to 2. From there, you can start to gently push that first meal a little later in the day, but the most important rule, the golden rule, is to listen to your body. Don't eat just because the clock says so. Only eat when you are genuinely hungry. A fantastic, super sustainable place for beginners to start is the 16-8 method. It just means you fast for 16 hours and you have an 8-hour window to eat. So for example, you could finish dinner at 6 p.m. and then you just don't eat again until 10 a.m. the next day. It sounds way more intimidating than it actually is, and it's a great way to ease into this. And once you get comfortable with 16-8, you can start to progress. You could shrink your eating window to 6 hours, which is 18-6. A lot of people say that's where they feel a real boost in mental clarity. Then you could even move to 24 or even try OMAD, that's 1 meal a day, which can be a really powerful tool for fat loss. Okay, last section. Let's talk about a few pro tips to really take your results to the next level and handle any little issues that might pop up. This one is a game changer. Try to get your workout in during the morning while you're still in that fasted state. So your body has a little bit of extra sugar hanging around in the morning, and exercising then helps you burn through that and then tap directly into your fat stores for fuel. It's a super powerful way to speed things up. And here are a few simple fixes for some common worries. Concerned about uric acid or maybe kidney stones? A little lemon juice in your water can really help. Need a hand with blood sugar control? A splash of apple cider vinegar works wonders. And if you're feeling tired after your meals, don't worry. That's just a temporary sign of insulin resistance, and it'll fade away as your body adapts. And we're not talking about a lot here. Just 1 or 2 ounces of lemon juice in a glass of water is all it takes to get those benefits from the citrate. It's a really simple, powerful little hack. Same thing for the apple cider vinegar. Just a single teaspoon in a glass of water in the evening can make a noticeable difference, helping to keep your blood sugar nice and stable overnight and into the next morning. And one last really crucial point. Don't stress about calories. When you're fasting, your body becomes this incredible recycling machine. It gets way more efficient, reusing nutrients and proteins, so your actual nutritional needs go down. It's one of the most amazing benefits of this whole process. So the bottom line is this: fasting isn't some weird, foreign thing you're forcing your body to do. It's something your body is literally designed for. It knows exactly what to do. So the only real question left is, are you ready to unlock that potential?
Thanks for watching. I've put a written guide in the below. Make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss out.